This is companion video number 11 for iFeelagrams for iPad, iOS8. The calendar. All calendar displays have the following screen elements in common. In the top left-hand corner, just below the status bar, there is a box that displays the month and year currently being shown. To the right of this display, across the top of the screen, just below the status bar, are 4 buttons to select day, week, month, or year view. To the right of these buttons, you will find a search field and an add button. In the bottom left-hand corner, you will find a Today button, which highlights today's date and presents its events in whatever view you have selected using the buttons at the top. To its right is a calendar button, which allows you to choose which calendars are displayed if you have more than one. In the bottom right-hand corner, you will find the Inbox button, where invitations appear, along with changes made by others who may be sharing a calendar. There are 6 items in the key for the calendar FeelaGram, so check them out, explore the FeelaGram, and we'll be ready to explore on the iPad. We will also be doing some flicking with 3 fingers, left and right, as well as rotating clockwise and counterclockwise. So use the help mode to practice those gestures as well. So here we are on the desktop. Let's look for the calendar.
No, contacts, FaceTime.
There's FaceTime at the top left. We either flick to the right or just drag to the right to the second icon.
Calendar, Tuesday, October 28th.
Which is calendar, and we'll double tap.
Calendar.
The calendar has opened. Let's check up at the top. We'll find the status bar and see what's below it on the very left-hand side.
No SIM. Status bar item. October 2014.
There we are, October 2014. Now if we move across the top, we will find the day, week, month, and year buttons.
Day, button, 1 of 4. Week, button, 2 of 4. Selected, month, button, 3 of 4. Year, button, 4 of 4.
So there we have the 4 buttons, and we know that the month view was selected. Let's just continue over to the right.
Search, button.
A search button.
Add, button.
And an add button. Now the month view of the calendar is a very good place for you to practice moving straight up and down, straight to the left and straight to the right, if you want to get good at that for navigating screens, because it looks just like a calendar that you might see up on the wall. So you can move straight across to go through the days of the week, etc., etc. Let's just try that. So we're going to come down from the top again.
October 2014.
So here is the month in its little display up at the top left corner. Let's come down just from there.
Sunday, September 28th.
And move to the right.
Monday, September 29th. Tuesday, September 30th. Wednesday, October 1st. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, October 4th.
Saturday, October 4th. And let's see if we can move to the left.
Friday, October 3rd.
There's the 3rd. And
Thursday, October 2nd.
now let's practice going straight down the row of Thursdays for the month and see if we can do it.
Thursday, October 9th. Thursday, October 16th. Thursday, October 23rd. Thursday, October 30th.
There, we did that. Now this is the advantage to dragging about the calendar and learning to move left, right, and up, down. Because, for example,
Thursday, October 2nd.
if we only did flicking, what would we have to do now to get to Thursday, October 9th? We would have to flick right a whole bunch.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, October 9th.
If we wanted to go back to the 2nd, we'd have to flick all the way up again. So it becomes much easier to start learning these positional relationships.
Thursday, October 2nd. Thursday, October 9th.
Just dragging up and down like that.
Thursday, October 2nd. Thursday, October 9th.
You can move to the next Thursday in your calendar a lot faster by dragging than you can by flicking. Now, the month view is very handy when you can take it in at a glance, I'm sure. But I'm going to give a little demonstration here, and you'll see why it may not be the best way for managing with VoiceOver. So I'm just going to put my finger in the calendar.
Thursday, October 9th. Wednesday, October 8th. Wednesday, October 15th. Thursday, October 16th.
Now, do I really have something on October 15th? I happen to know that I do.
Thursday, October 16th. Wednesday, October 15th. Vashon Jones. Vashon Jones. Vashon Jones. Sonage Macdejan Group. From 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Work.
So you see, I had two things on October 15th, and I had to really do some skillful work with my finger to actually find them in the little list that appears under the date in the calendar grid. Not so wonderful. Now, you can do it by flicking.
Wednesday, October 15th.
But you still have to
Vashon Jones. Thursday, Friday, October 17th.
know where things are. For example, if I think I have something on the 15th, I have to get to the 17th or the 13th or whatever and flick left.
Thursday, Sonage Macdejan. Vashon Jones. Wednesday, October 15th. Tuesday, October 14th.
See what I mean? Now I have to flick right again to see what date it was actually on.
Wednesday, October 15th.
Here's the 15th. Now, if I flick right twice, I'll hear my two appointments.
Vashon Jones. Sonage Macdejan Group. From Thursday, October 16th.
See, I heard them, but there's a much better way to manage, and that would be to go up to the top, find our buttons.
Selected. Month.
Now, the month view is currently selected, but I'm going to pick the week view.
Week. Button. 2 of 4. Selected. October 2014.
Now, I'm going to touch somewhere in the calendar now in the week view.
Wednesday, October 29th. 3 p.m. Use the rotor to access events.
We have something brand new called Use the Rotor to Access Events. So remember the clockwise and the counterclockwise gestures. Let's just review them. We'll do a 4-finger double tap to turn on help mode.
Starting help. To stop help, perform a 4-finger double tap or 2-finger scrub, or press escape on the keyboard.
So this is the clockwise gesture.
Rotate clockwise. Select next rotor setting.
Select next rotor setting. See, we're going to want to select the events rotor setting. Or rotate counterclockwise.
Rotate counterclockwise. Select previous rotor setting.
So you could select the previous rotor setting. So let's now turn off the help. 4-finger double tap again.
4-finger double tap. Start voiceover help. Stopping help.
And try the rotor now.
Headings. Language. Events. Language.
Oh, I did a counterclockwise rotation, so now I'm going to rotate clockwise one time.
Events.
And I am now on events. So I can now single finger flick up and down anywhere on the screen and go through my events for this week.
Tuesday, October 28th. It's your last chance to register from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Button.
Okay, that was a webinar.
Double tap and hold. Saturday, November 1st. CFNX radio show from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Button. Treat Abe, under the collar, from 9 p.m. to 9:05 p.m. Button.
So you see, you can flick through the events quite quickly when you use the rotor to get to the events and then flick up and down. Now we could flick to a previous week by doing a 3-finger flick left.
Week of October 19th.
And another one.
Week of October 12th.
So here's the week of October 12th. Now, if I flick down through this week of October 12th.
Wednesday, October, Tuesday, October, Wednesday, October 15th. Sonage Macdejan Group, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m.
So I was flicking up and down there, but those are the only 2 appointments I had for that week. Now, what the week view looks like is that you have the days of the week going across the top.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And then you have the times of day going from top to bottom.
9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
Now, just as you can 3-finger flick left and right to move through the weeks, the same thing goes for the times of day. If I 3-finger flick up to push the times back into the past, like we'd push the sheets of a flowchart out of the way.
1 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Whoops, we're at the end of the day. So if I want to pull them down again.
2 a.m. to 1 p.m. 12 a.m. to 11 a.m.
There we are. We can get through the times of day by flicking up and down with 3 fingers, and we can get through the weeks of the month by flipping left and right with 3 fingers. And the important thing to know is that if you are not in the calendar,
12 a.m. 3 of 3 Wi-Fi bars. Day. Button. 1 of 4.
for example, I'm in the list of buttons up at the top, and I rotate left and right.
Characters. Language. Characters. Language.
Now I'm rotating counterclockwise and clockwise to look for that events function on the rotor, but I can't find it. However, if I touch in the calendar somewhere,
Sunday, September 28th. 3 a.m.
and now I look clockwise and counterclockwise with the rotor,
Language. Events.
I will have the events choice now in the rotor so that I can actually flick up and down through my events. So that's it for the calendar overview. We've looked at the month view and the week view. So try looking at the year view, it's pretty easy, and the day view, which runs down the left-hand side of the screen when you select it. And remember, you can use your triple finger single tap at any time to see just where things are on the screen and what shape they are. Meanwhile, we hope you'll join us in video number 12, where we will show you how to add an event.